The Women in Intellectual Property Conference at the Speke Resort Hotel Munyonyo aims to spotlight the remarkable achievements of women in the IP field across the African Regional Intellectual Property Organization, ARIPO.
Despite the significant contributions to the intellectual property landscape, women continue to face barriers such as underrepresentation and bias, limited access to resources such as funding, mentorship, and networks that are crucial for navigating and succeeding the intellectual property systems and societal expectations and cultural norms that discourage women from pursuing careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
The 22 member states have brought to attention the need for a collective African approach to empower women creators and innovators.
So some of the ideas that we are looking at is one, having a mind shift, whereas women should learn to believe in their capacities that they can actually innovate, and to also simplify intellectual property and innovation, because most people tend to narrow it down to very complicated innovations, and then they think I have to invent an aeroplane or something that is earth-shattering. But we are trying to reduce it to simple day-to-day things that can change communities.
The event, officiated by the Vice President Rtd Major Alupo, underscored the importance of protecting, registering and enforcing intellectual property rights.
So in intellectual property, women are underrepresented, and the purpose of this conference is to try to find ways to address that, and this would allow women's innovations to benefit society as a whole.
We have passed the stage of inviting women. They now need incitement. They must be provoked and be told that, you know, you have wings, why are you not flying? Why are you crawling? You have legs, why are you kneeling? You should be standing up.
Creating a supportive ecosystem for women in IP was emphasized by those in attendance. The need for continued innovation and sensitization to accelerate progress towards gender parity in the IP sector is also encouraged.
The present intellectual property regime is individualistic, does not take into account community interests. And yet, when you examine our societies, some rights are communally owned, passed on from generation to generation, and they have not been protected.
Most, if not all, African states that are members of ARIPO, we have the laws, we have the policies, we have been supported with capacity building by ARIPO and the WIPO. So we need to just create awareness and simplify the intellectual property language for every ordinary person to understand, and even simplify the procedures for them. It's just about creating awareness.
Here to address the glaring disparities. There are a lot of disparities, a lot of imbalances, there are a lot of distortion and barriers that do not support women to thrive in this IP ecosystem.
While global progress projects women reaching parity with their male counterparts by 2061, it is believed that through continued awareness, education and support that the timeline can be accelerated. Dennis Igoa for UBC News.